Shout out to Kopish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
All the good work
the
up.
Two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that guy. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kopish.
Yes, people, what is going on? It's your boy Malak, mate. You know what time it is? Kop-Ish time, and that's right. It's the Summer Daily News Show where we bring you that breaking news regarding Liverpool each and every time. And I've said this already, that it's Monday the 26th. And do you want to know what as well, people? The weather is not looking all that brazy these days. Like, I don't know, like just a bag of rain recently. I kind of missed the weather that we had last week, man. I'm telling you. But obviously, let's just wait and see, and hopefully we get some of that nice weather again. But there's only one place to start, people, and that is right. You know what time it is. There's a certain man that wants to leave our club. We got him from Stoke for about £30 million. It's this brother right here, Xherdan Shaqiri. Now, reports have come out today that Xherdan Shaqiri, I wouldn't say he's desperate, but at the same time, he's kind of desperate, bro, because he's come out and said that he doesn't want Liverpool to stand in his way. Now, Neil Jones, big up Neil Jones from goal.com. Obviously, you guys have seen him on the channel before. You'll probably see him on Redmen as well. Very well-respected Liverpool correspondent, one of the best in the business. He's got an article that's out, so check that out as well, people. It's over at goal.com. He talks about how Lazio and Napoli are at the moment front runners, but obviously you've got Sevilla and Villarreal that are looking to get Shaqiri. And Liverpool are apparently looking to get around between 12 to 15 million for Xherdan Shaqiri. I just want to read a few extracts from the article where Shaqiri talks about, quite openly actually, about his desire to leave Anfield. This is what he says. The important thing at the moment in my career is to be able to play regularly, but that hasn't always been the case in the last 3 seasons, he said. This is why I told Liverpool that I feel I'm ready for a new challenge. They accepted my wish and will seriously consider the offers that will come. They will not stop me. I'm only 29 years old. I have played in some of the best leagues in Europe, and I would like to continue being a part of them. I'm not yet thinking about the end of my career. It's a future I imagine far away. We will see what happens. We will see what destiny has in store for me. And then he talks about also Lazio, like quite openly. He says Iglitara, if that's how you pronounce it, or is it Iglitari? Could be, has been doing an excellent job at Lazio for years. If it's true that he's been a great respect for me, then I'm honored. I've been following Lazio for a long time. They are a top team in general. Due to my characteristics, I like to play more attacking football, and Sarri practices it. It will be intriguing. So, listen, in regard to Xherdan Shaqiri, I think we can all say he's a baller. Like, he's always been a baller. But the problem with Shaqiri, it's been the whole injuries. And when we bought him, what was it, for the 18-19 season, I think we were all very happy with him, the player that we was getting, but hasn't been able to stay fit. And I also feel like as well, him playing out on the right-hand side probably hasn't helped the way how we want to play. It might help a little bit more now, though, because we've turned into a bit of more of a possession-based team than a straight-out counter-attacking team that we were before. But you know, Shaqiri's that 10. Look what he done at the Euros. He shows that when Xherdan Shaqiri's in the middle of the picture, he's a player that needs to have the ball at his feet. He's not that person that's going to make great runs off the ball, in my opinion. Like, obviously, he can make runs, but he likes to have the ball and he likes to dictate play. And him being in a number 10 for us, I think you would have got more out of Xherdan Shaqiri, but unfortunately, it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. And as I said before, Liverpool are looking to get an average of 12 to 15 mil for Xherdan Shaqiri. So we'll see what happens there. But if this does happen, I just hope that we get a good replacement in, but you just got to trust in the club that they will. So, yeah, let's see what happens to Xherdan Shaqiri. Next person I want to talk about, people, is this brother right here, Harry Wilson. He completed his move to Fulham for £12 million. And if I'm not mistaken, this won't be... Liverpool won't give any money to Fulham. Fulham won't give any money to Liverpool, until next year. Due to financial fair play and whatnot, and the easing of obviously the pandemic and whatnot. So fair enough. And I just want to say to Harry Wilson as well, like, obviously he didn't fulfill his potential at all at Liverpool. But I suppose, was he really given a chance? But he went out on loan to various clubs like Hull and Derby and Bournemouth, and he done really, really well, man. You can't say he didn't. And there's a reason why Fulham are paying the 12 million to him for him. I think he is a good player. I know he's 24 years of age, and maybe he was never gonna be, that player that we all wanted him to be. But at the same time, he probably wasn't given enough chances. I don't know, man, because you kind of think about it, like he's 24. He, in my opinion, is a number 10 more so than maybe a winger. I don't think he's got the pace to be the winger that we would need. So maybe a 10 would be better for Harry Wilson. But again, unfortunately, we're not going to see it, but we can only wish him well. Another player I'd like to wish well as well for different reasons, is this guy right here, Gini Wijnaldum. Gini Wijnaldum has come out over the last couple of days and spoke about the reasons why he left Liverpool. Yeah. He spoke about how some fans were very toxic towards him. Some fans felt he wasn't giving it enough. He wasn't trying. He also spoke about how it's very different from fans at Anfield to fans on social media. But one thing I'll say is this regarding Gini Wijnaldum. I think that some of the things that's been said about Gini, I could be wrong here, people. Remember, this is just my opinion. He spoke about, obviously, in depth about how it made him feel. And for me, that was more of an eye-opener in terms of this is the unfortunate thing in football, where we kind of make it seem like it's normal for players to just get abused, and because they get paid a certain amount of money, that they should always turn a blind eye. I think Gini Wijnaldum was right to call out these people who've been harassing him, or seriously, because the thing is, you can criticize someone, but then when people go deep and go into your DMs, whatever, and things like that, it's like you've actually taken time out of your day to try and upset someone, innit? Like, we just don't want to see that in any work of life, in just anything in life, man. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, if we've learned anything from the last year and a half, if the pandemic has taught us anything, is that life is short, and we shouldn't be wasting time trying to rile up people there. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just, obviously not all the time is going to be love all the time, but you just got to try and show more love though, in general. Like, I mean, appreciate people, because I think Gini Wijnaldum, what he was basically trying to say was he felt hurt by it all, innit? Regardless of how much he gets paid, I think a lot of people get way more criticized than others, and I think he felt he was one of them. Do I think that's the main reason why he left Liverpool? No, I don't. I still think personally, FSG weren't willing to meet his demands, and I think that's quite clear. But I think what he wanted to make clear, though, is that as fans, we just have to be careful not to overstep that line, because it's like if someone came into your workplace and just started badding you up, even though you've never really spoken to them, but they're just criticizing you. And again, it's part of parcel, isn't it? Like, it happens. It does happen, but I just feel like we just got to stop it, though. This shouldn't be a normality where we can just go and just berate people and try and upset people for no reason, innit? I just think we've just got to allow that. Do you know what I mean? As humans in general, no matter who you are, no matter what race or, do you know what I mean, a person that you are, we just got to try and do better. But anyway, that's me going off on a bit of a tangent there, people. It is Monday the 26th of July. Do you know what I mean? This is just, speaking from the heart, and that's what we do on Kopish sometimes. We just have to just break it down and tell you how we feel. And again, I want to talk about these two amazing centre-backs right here. And this is kind of breaking news, because Virgil van Dijk is in contention for a Reds return against Hertha Berlin. Now, Jurgen Klopp has spoken about this. He's confirmed that Van Dijk could make his return from a long-term injury, obviously in Thursday's game against Hertha. He said he looks really good in training, and maybe we can bring him in, but I need to have some final conversations. He looks ready. We'll see. Klopp also says if you see the games now as part of their rehab training, that makes sense. He speaks about Gomez. Joe Gomez is also very close. There's no race between the two of them. They had different injuries and stuff like this. He's very close. If Virgil can play 20 minutes, not 20 hours, then probably Joey can come in the game, coming in the game after. We will see in training. They both look really good. Big up James Pearce as well. He also speaks about how Liverpool, he's just tweeted, Liverpool gradually increased the intensity of Van Dijk's training load, and he keeps on passing the test, now penciled in for a very short cameo versus Hertha on Thursday. It'll be great to see them. Of course it will be. Listen, it'll be massive, man. I think the whole thing of Virgil van Dijk is we just want to see him, back fit. Same thing with Joe Gomez as well. Let's not forget about that, because I think when Van Dijk got injured, when they both got injured, I think there was also more conversation about Van Dijk, and maybe rightly so because he's the leading centre back. But Joe Gomez just a mad talent for us as well. And if they can both come through unscathed, whether it's on Thursday or the game after, it will be massive because we need these players back. We need, like, you know what I mean? They're part of our core. This is they. Because of them, we was able to win our Premier League, was able to win the Champions League. You know what I'm saying? So we just got our hope that they, you know, they come back and do their thing. So yeah, people, I just, you know what I mean? It's Monday, 26th of July. I just had to just break down some of that stuff for you, obviously regarding Wijnaldum, because that Wijnaldum stuff kind of like made me just think, do you know what? Like in football, sometimes people just go a bit too far in it. And again, this is just my opinion. Some of you will disagree with me and fair enough in it, but I just think a case of, like, when someone's trying to do the best that they can, whether you think they're good or not, you can criticize them, but it's just a way of doing it, innit? And I'll stress again, I don't think that's the reason why he left. I think the reason why he left is because he didn't get the terms that he wanted. So make of that what you will. He just wanted to kind of air that and just let people know what actually goes on sometimes, some things that we don't hear. And I think with that Gini Wijnaldum thing as well, I think a lot of people thought he was going to, you know, criticize FSG, which he didn't. But I still feel like personally he held a little bit back. That's just me. So make of that what you will, people. So there you have it. Listen, people, I hope you had a great, have you having a great Monday. If you are watching this, we'll be back obviously for the Monday night show tonight, or in the morning, or whatever time you are watching this as well. But people, it's your boy Man Like Matt. It's the Summer Daily News. I'll see you for another one, people. Take it easy. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.